Hi, I'm David.
I'm Trent, and this is CL.
And welcome to our Brawl-O-Ween art competition. And before we start, let's just have the other judges introduce themselves as well.
Hello, I'm Kairos Time. I got a YouTube channel, Kairos Time Brawl Stars, or Kairos Time Gaming. I forget what it is, but you can check it out if you'd like.
Hello everyone, my name is Mecha. I've been invited here to be a judge on this art competition, and I make short form Brawl Stars animations.
Howdy, it's OJ. I might have agreed to be a judge, but I have a flight coming up soon. I always have a flight coming up soon, but one of the ones that really stood out to me was...
Whoa. Since OJ wasn't able to rate all the drawings, we're gonna be awarding bonus OJ points to his top 3 picks. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and meet our final judge.
Hello, my name is Waseem, and I've been chosen to be a judge for this art competition. I'm very honored, and I'm excited to judge everyone's art. If you'd like to see my qualifications, check this video out. As you can see, I have a lot of experience with drawing, so I think this is going to be very, very insightful for everyone watching.
All right, for the first artwork, we have one by
Yo Ara Star.
and he says,
I decided to make
White Wolf Leon.
because I think it's really old Brawl-O-Ween skin, and I think it looks really cool and scary.
I think this is a really cool skin and scary too. I agree with you, man. This is hype.
My super ID is Yo Aura Star 67. 67. All right.
I really like it. It looks like it was done with color pencils, I think.
Yeah, and I like how it's just on a notebook.
Yeah.
It's super cute.
That was like me during school,
Me too.
all the time.
I would always do it, but it looks better than when I did it at school, because mine would always be crinkled up, and his is really nice. It's like he kept it nice and smooth.
Here's our rubric for how we're grading everything. We have an extra category here. We're giving the bonus points. The other judges don't have this category. So, okay, first off, originality and creativity.
How unique and imaginative your idea is. Does it stand out?
This is tricky because I'm pretty sure it looks just like regular White Wolf Leon in the game.
It looks like he pulled up the skin and just did a nice drawing of it.
So as we can see, this is the skin. This is the real. This is the skin. This is the real.
So I wouldn't give it too high on originality and creativity. Maybe a 4. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so, since it's already a skin.
For creativity, I'm gonna have to give it a 4, since there are already werewolf skins for Leon.
Can you give it a 3?
I feel like I've got to give like a 5 out of 10.
Then artistic and technical skill.
Quality of execution, proportions, coloring, shading, anatomy, etc. Any style will come. Okay.
I think the proportions are pretty good from what I remember of the skin.
The proportions are really nice.
Leon has like a bigger head and then smaller body. Looks like Leon from Brawl Stars.
Maybe a little too big, the head.
Coloring, I know it can be hard with color pencils
Yeah.
to get a nice, like really smooth thing.
Technical skill, let's go with a 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna have to go with a 6, since I'm pretty fond of traditional art.
I'm gonna go 5 out of 10 for this one.
So let's give it maybe a 6.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Then the Brawl-O-Ween theme.
Spooky, fun, and festive. How well does it match the Halloween Brawl Stars? I mean, it's literally Werewolf Leon.
I think that fits it perfectly. It is a Brawl-O-Ween skin, so
10, yeah.
Werewolves are a pretty common theme for Halloween, so I'm gonna have to go with a 6 for that.
I think I'll give this a nice 7 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Very Halloween Brawl Stars.
And then the Davidic reference. I'm not sure. Do you see
Let's see.
any Davidic one reference or logo?
You think CL?
He doesn't see anything. He's like, oh, that
He
guy.
says,
It's a
"Whoa."
wolf. It's scary.
Oh no.
Don't think we can give any bonus
No.
points for this.
Leon's your favorite brawler.
Okay, I'll give point
Put
5.
1 point. No, 1
Point
point.
5. It's not. If it's an unintentional one, I can't give a full point.
1 out of 3?
Yeah, it's only on 3.
Yeah, do
Point 5.
Because it's Leon. I don't know if you meant that, but I think it's kind of cool.
So with all the judges' scores, here's your final score.
Okay, next we got
9801 0877.
This one didn't have a name, so I just put the numbers that were in the email. So hopefully they recognize their name. If this is your submission, you can leave a comment. Just let us know.
Another line paper drawing here.
it's a Pumpkin Edgar skin. Okay.
I don't think the skin's in the game, so it looks like a custom Edgar skin.
Is that Edgar?
Trin's favorite brawler. Oh no,
It
she's gonna be given all the points.
The pumpkins. I love pumpkins.
very
And
cute.
I love Edgar.
Originality and creativity, how imaginative. Whoa. Does it stand out? I'd say it's quite original and creative.
There aren't many skins that are pumpkin themed.
I feel like he's just standing there and not in like any like crazy background or anything. So I can't give a full 10, but I think we can give a 9.
Okay, we'll do
Yeah.
9.
I'm gonna have to give this one a 5.
For originality, we're gonna go with 9 out of 10.
I think this is a homemade skin, so I'll give it a 4.
Technical skills. I do think there is a little bit of room for improvement on some of the anatomy, like with the head.
I feel like he's missing a little bit of hair here, you know? Like, see how there's like a circular hair? Like, this is just a straight line here.
And the hands could be a little bit bigger, I think.
I really like the colors.
You did a pretty good job with pencils, but there's just a few white areas, so.
Yeah.
For skill, we'll go with 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna have to go with a 5.
I'll give this one a nice 2.
What do you think we should give it?
I think a 4, because
Yeah.
it's really good. It's just the white spots.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
A little bit of the anatomy, but yeah.
And Brawl-O-Ween theme,
I think it fits the theme pretty well.
I like the orange.
I mean, look how Halloweeny he is.
Waseem?
And because it's like pumpkin, it's orange, it's Edgar, which is kind of like dark.
Maybe a background or something, but pretty high. Maybe another 9?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanna make these 10s hard to get.
10 out of 10, baby.
I'll give it a nice 5.
I'm gonna give it a 5 as well.
And then the Davidic reference. Can we find any logo or inside joke?
I think it's because I like Edgar and he's my favorite.
Uh,
I think we should do a 1 at least because
you
I
can't
think
give a
it.
point just because you like Edgar.
but
No one
because-
knows that.
No, they do. Remember, they say I would always say my favorite character is Edgar.
I specifically said a logo or an inside joke.
But inside joke is me loving Edgar because I'm a girlfriend.
Okay, another 0.5. That's the max I'm willing to do. So here's our total score. Wait, what is that?
One that stood out would be Edgar. Something about the skin goes hard. Maybe I'm biased because I love Edgar.
The next submission is from
Timely George World 52. Now this is crazy.
It is very imaginative since it seems to be like original character or like a skin.
I feel like this is not a skin. This is literally just his own creation.
Looks like some sort of a surge skin, some sort of like a demon salamander surge thing.
This looks like Fishman Buster?
This Loki looks like Belle if you really squint your eyes.
I think it does stand out, so I'd give it like a solid 8 or 9.
Solid 9.
9? Okay. Very original.
We gotta go with 10 out of 10 here for originality.
Pretty creative. I like this one. I'm gonna give it an 8.
I love this. I actually love this. I mean, look at this, bro. I'm gonna give this one a nice 6.
Now artistic / technical skills. Did some nice shading. It looks pretty smooth with the markers. I'd say maybe like a 7.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna have to go with an 8 as well.
I'll give it a nice 6.
For skill, we're gonna go with an 8 out of 10. And Brawl-O-Ween theme, 10 out of 10. Good job following the theme.
It looks very Halloween-y. He's got like orange hair. Snake Brawler looks a little bit creepy.
The blue and the red looks really good.
Yeah.
Just looks Halloween.
A 7 again.
Yeah, it's good.
See, now I'm gonna give it a 6, but don't look into that too much.
I think it fits quite well. So I'll give it a 7.
And then the Davidic reference, I do see that he added my logo right on the cheek. Do I feel like it's kind of thrown in there versus like it really fits the thing?
Little bit.
A little bit. I still think we can give it like a 1.5.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you could have done it instead of the thing on his chest.
True. If he made like the rips into the logo, that would have been
Or on his mask.
That would have been a 3, I
Yeah.
think. Very solid submission from all the judges. Here is your final score. The next submission is from Destro Draws, and it's
Juju and Grigri looking at the new hand that got leaked coming out of the ground under the moon.
Wait a second, did they know that this was the new brawler coming into the game? This was like sent to me way before we knew what the brawler was, but here's Gigi's hand.
actually when he drew this, he didn't know, but it's for the new brawler.
It is?
So that's yeah. He just knows because it was referenced or like in the background of some like animations in the past. But
That's okay.
pretty cool that he knew.
Dang.
The Davidic reference is in the constellations.
Now that I think is
Yeah, that's
very much.
incorporated
Yes.
into the drawing. Yeah, I think
So I
it's-
think that's a 3. We're going out of
Yeah.
order, but that's okay.
Yeah.
For originality and creativity, man, I don't know. It seems like they peered into the future and determined what the next brawler was going to be with the hand. Maybe there was a sneak peek that I missed or something like that. Let's go with a 7 out of 10.
I think this is a nice 8. I mean, this is like homemade story.
I think it's quite imaginative. Do we want to give it a full-on 10 or a 9?
You know what I think already.
Okay. Well, let's give it a 10 then.
For the creativity, I'm gonna have to go with a 5. But for the quality of the art, I'm gonna have to go with a 7. The shading on the sky and the ground, it might have to be an 8. I love this one a lot.
He did mention that he drew it on paper and then colored it digitally.
It's really hard to shade even digitally. And I see a lot of good shading here, especially with the characters, even with the moon and the sky.
I think he did a very excellent job. My only little thing I can mention is I think the ground, it kind of looks a little bit too smooth. There is nice details around the different objects, but I feel like if you added some more details around the other place and made it kind of feel more tied together, that would
Even
also be
rocks. rocks or something.
Yeah, maybe like
Bold
some
black
mountains in the
line,
background, just
yeah.
kind of in the distance. But overall, just really solid. I think probably a solid 8.
Yeah, I agree. It's really cute. I love it.
I think this is the coolest one that we've seen so far. They did a really good job. There's lots of shading, a ton of color and stuff like that. I'm going with a 9 out of 10.
I think this is really, really nice. I'll give it a 7. Even the shading, like I gotta give it an 8 as well. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't just diss on someone who really put in the effort.
For the Brawl-O-Ween theme, though, it's not like particularly Brawl-O-Weeny. It's just like, this could just be what Juju does in her spare time, right? We'll go with a 9 out of 10.
Since it's not too obvious that it's Halloween themed, might have to go with a 5.
I mean, it really does match well. I mean, it's literally got rave, got this, got that, got scariness. You know, give it a nice 7, or you know, we'll go 6.5.
I think it's pretty spooky. Like
Yeah,
an
creepy
8.
thing coming out of the ground. I don't know.
Even a 9.
Maybe a 9?
Because I said 8, but like 9.
Okay, 9.
Yeah.
And then we already said the Davidic reference, so here's your total score. All right, it looks like our next submission's from Tim Jimmy, and he says, Malice Warrior Lumi is a skin based on another skin. Insert Dread Knight Draco PNG moving at 0.7 frames per second. Do I have to edit that? Oh no.
Probably.
But here it is, okay.
Ooh, looks like he made the attack in super animations as well. This is really good.
And then for the Davidic one reference, I guess, is trophy yellow, smiling, trophy yellow, smiling, trophy yellow,
Smiling trophy yellow, smiling trophy yellow, smiling trophy yellow.
smiling, trophy,
No.
and Code David. Okay, so starting off with originality and creativity. Pretty creative. It's an original skin. I feel like you could always add more for originality and have more unique pose and stuff. So what do you think? Like a 6, 7?
Yeah.
do you think?
6, 7.
Oh no. Oh, no more 6, 7.
Okay, we'll do a 6.5 to honor
Okay.
the 6, 7.
Okay, 6.5. Artistic technical skill. Proportions are pretty solid. I feel like she could be standing a little bit more naturally. It can be hard, especially with color pencils, to get it to be very smooth. But yeah, I'd say, what, like a solid 5?
Yeah, it's really good.
All right, the next category is the Brawl-O-Ween theme. How much do we think that fits it? I think it's a pretty spooky, creepy
demon.
skin. We can give this, I don't
Like
know,
a 6.
7?
7?
Oh no, not again, 6, 7.
6, 7. Okay, what do we think? 6 or 7?
Another 6.5.
Yeah.
More in honor of the 6, 7. And then the final one is the Davidic reference, which he has a whole page
10.
dedicated to it. Wait, but it's not actually in the drawing. It's just a separate page.
It's part of the pictures though, and look, he made a little guy.
Yeah.
Code David.
very
and he
cute.
Put the Brawl Stars trophy.
So I don't
He
think-
said, trophy always smiling, trophy always smiling.
I don't think you can give it a full 3, but what, like a 2?
2.
Okay, we'll give it a 2. Very good references. Really shows that you watch the streams.
For the creativity, I'm gonna have to go with a 7. No, an 8. An 8. For the quality, I'm gonna have to go with a 5. I really like that you made the attack animations and the super animations. I really appreciate that a lot. Those are really good details. For the theming, I'm gonna have to go with a 7. It does fit the theme pretty well.
I'm gonna have to eat this ice cream before it melts. Originality. It looks like he created his own skin based off another skin. If I'm understanding that correct, then that deserves at least a 5.5. That's pretty impressive. I can't do things like that. I don't know what's going on here with this leg. It looks kind of like wonky, like it's some sort of like horse hoof. I'll give it a good 5. Brawl-O-Ween theme, spooky, fun, and festive. It matches. I'll give it a 5. Not bad at all.
Okay, next we got Tim Jimmy. This is a skin. Okay. I like it. Yeah, this is 10 out of 10 for originality and creativity. For artistic skill, we're gonna go with a 7 out of 10. And Brawl-O-Ween theme, 10 out of 10.
And there's the score.
Everest. I drew a reverse shaded picture of Kizu Kenji.
Creativity and originality. I do feel like he just kind of drew just Kenji, but the reverse shaded is pretty original. So I don't know, like a solid middle of the brown 5.
5, yeah.
The creativity of this one, I'm gonna have to go with the 7. It's pretty creative.
I think that's pretty original. I'll give it a 5.5. Because at the end of the day, it is just a drawing of like something that's already created. It's not necessarily original or creative, but at least creative in the sense that it's like this, you know, this reverse shaded thing.
I mean, this one, they copied what's in the game, so I got to get it a lower score, right? We're going to go with 5 out of 10, but it is reverse, which is cool.
For the artistic technical skills, pretty well done. The proportions and stuff.
I think you could have done it at the end of the page, like you know how it's squared. It's not all the way out on the end of the page. If you wanted the line at the top, you could still make the line.
Yeah, or even just like cut it, I don't know.
Or cut it, yeah.
This one, compared to some of the other ones, might not have taken as much time. Like it's
There's no color.
it's still pretty
I think it's cool.
well made. So I'd say another 5.
Like a 5, yeah.
Another 5?
It's really good.
And the quality of the drawing, I'm gonna have to go with the 6. I like the clean line arts. It's pretty solid.
Coloring, shading. I like it. I actually really like this type of thing. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go 7.5 on this one.
Artistic and technical skill, we're going to go with a 7 out of 10.
But for the theming, I'm sadly gonna have to go with a 3. It's not really fitting the theme too well. It's just Kenji's profile picture.
I mean, it's a Brawl-O-Ween skin. I feel like if you drew his hypercharged form, which is more like the Oni and the creepy part, it'd be more so fitting the Brawl-O-Ween theme, but this one's more just the base Kenji part. So I don't know how much it fits the theme, but the reverse shading part is pretty spooky.
Like a 6.
We'll give it a 6, okay.
Oh, it's Kizu Kenji. Oh, okay. 6 out of 10.
Reverse shaded isn't necessarily, but it is like kind of spooky and stuff. This pencil is nice and long. I think it needs a little sharpening though. And with that knowledge, I'm going to put it at a 6. Not bad, sir.
And I don't see any Davidic one reference, I don't think so. No points for there. So there's the score. Wait, what is that?
If I were to pick a third favorite, I really like this Kenji artwork. It's simple, the lines are clean, it's detailed. Or is it cheating that it's so simple? I don't know, it's so clean. Reminds me of like Samurai Jack vibes. Oh geez, that's like Unk status for me.
All right, our next submission is from Unpopular Man 24, and he has 2 skin concepts. Okay, so we got Tombstone Ash, which is a skin for Ash, and we got Scarecrow Spike, which is a Spike skin. I don't know, it was supposed to be like one artwork, but we'll allow it. I didn't really specify that much.
Exception.
For originality and creativity, they're 2 very original skins. It's pretty.
I like it. I like
pretty
the
original.
Tombstone one.
I'm not gonna give it a perfect score just because they could add some stuff in the background always, and you
Why
can.
you always care about the background? It's about the skins.
It
not the
is, but you can
background.
always like add more. I feel like to get a perfect score for something, you really gotta be out and above. But I hated when my teacher said that, but I'm doing it now. I'm
Above
that
and
guy.
beyond? We said out and above.
Okay. We'll give it a 9 because it's very original. 2 completely original skins and really cool, unique designs.
Yeah.
Then for artistic skill, I think it's pretty solid. With this one, I feel like same thing with the color pencils, but at least on the Tombstone one, it's like more intentionally he did lines. So if you know you can't fill something in completely because it's color pencils or there's some limitations, doing the little lines like you did on the side here is a good way to show that's intentional that you're leaving this thing while still including colors. I'd say maybe an 8. The next one is the Brawl-O-Ween theme, and I think it fits
10.
it pretty perfectly. They're both unique and Brawl-O-Ween themed things.
10, yeah.
Okay, we'll give it a 10.
I think it's
I'm
a 10.
hesitant, but
No,
we'll give it a
it's
10.
Brawl-O-Ween
Yes, it is
themed.
very
It's Brawl
Brawl-O-Ween.
Stars and it's Halloween skins.
Yes.
It's a 10.
And then the final one is the Davidic reference, and we do have the logos, but like that other one, I feel like it's kind of
Incorporated in-
just an afterthought. They're like, oh, I gotta get the points.
It's
Let me
not
just
incorporated in
throw
a
it in the
unique
side.
way.
Yeah, so maybe a 1 because he did include it in both and
Yeah.
put a logo.
Ooh, this one's 2 skin concepts. Tombstone Ash and Scarecrow Spike. These ones are really cool. For the creativity, I'm gonna have to go with a 9. I'm gonna have to go with a 9. These ones are really good. I like these ones a lot. And for the quality, they are really good. These are really good drawings. I'm gonna have to go with an 8. I'm gonna have to go with an 8 because it's 2 skins. And for the theming, it's pretty spot on. The theme is pretty spot on. I'm gonna have to go with an 8 as well. I'm gonna have to go with an 8 as well. These ones, I really love these ones.
Unpopular Man 24. Tombstone Ash, one of my least favorite brawlers, and I thought this was a squeak at first, but it's actually Scarecrow Spike. It's honestly quite lovely. Let's see what we got. Originality, creativity. That's as creative as it gets. You literally made your own skins, shading and everything. Let's go 6.5. Halloween theme. I mean, that's festive. I like it. I'll go with an 8 on that one, or 7.5. There's no like spooky moon in the side and everything like that. You know, background does matter to me.
This is from Unpopular Man. Drew 2 skin concepts. Okay, Tombstone Ash. I really like the shading on this one. It's really cool. And Scarecrow Spike. 10 out of 10 originality. This is actually like pretty skilled. I really do like the shading on the Tombstone Ash. I think it's really good. We're gonna go with an 8 out of 10 for skill. 10 out of 10 for being on the Brawl-O-Ween theme.
Here's your score. Pretty solid. Next up, we have a submission from Lillian.
Oh, that's cute. I love it.
No message from Lillian, but we have, it looks like a whole bunch of brawlers. We got Dynamite, we got Edgar, we got Rosa, we got 8-Bit, Doug, Shade, Leon, Tick, we got Gus.
Gus, yes.
I always forget the brawlers' names. And then we got Trunk and... Oh, it says Colt. I'm so blind.
Yeah, I love you did so many
Yeah.
too. You must have taken a while on
Okay.
that.
And some of them are, I think all of them are skins. This is a
Yeah.
Tiger Leon. Well, there is a golden Tick skin, but
That's cute.
for originality and creativity, there's definitely some original skins and stuff.
Like an 8, 9.
Yeah, let's give it an 8. Then for artistic technical skill, just leaving some of the white space kind of just makes it feel incomplete.
You could also do thicker lines, like more line weight variation on them.
Yeah, and the last thing is just making them feel more connected because some of them just are kind of floating there. But overall, pretty solid. So
Yeah,
I'd
it's
say
good.
middle of the pack, like a 5.
5, 6.
5.15.
Yeah.
Then for the Brawl-O-Ween theme, I don't know. Like, it does say trick or treat, so I guess they're all going in trick or treating. But some of them, I don't know. It's not like super
I think it's
Halloween-y.
Yes, it is. They're all wearing costumes and it says trick or treat. Like,
I'll
that's
give it
so
an 8.
Brawl-O-Ween.
8?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, this is what looks like a bunch of Halloween skins.
We got what? Tigger Leon, One Piece Tick, Spooky Shade, Hot Dog. Nice. What is this, Rosa? Beautiful. Evil 8-Bit, Trick or Treat, and there's a Trunk right here. Ghost Edgar, and Dynamite, Mad Hatter Dynamite. Wow. Even creating some aura around the Dynamite with the explosion.
I'm gonna have to go with the 6 for the creativity on this one, just because of the sheer variety of skins that is on the paper. For the quality, I can see that the brawlers are very recognizable and I like that a lot, but the proportions are a bit off with some of them. I don't mind it. I don't mind it personally, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the 4 for this one. For the theming, I'm actually gonna have to go with the 7 for this one. Pretty spot on.
Lillian, originality. I'm gonna give it an 8. Artistic technical skill. It's a little messy, a little bit of, misshaped lines and everything. Let's go with a 5. We do have trick or treat here, so I'll give that last one a 6.
Okay, this was from Lillian. Dude, I love this. You just got a bunch of brawlers that are all dressed up as various different things. They're out trick-or-treating. This is so great. 10 out of 10 creativity or originality. We'll go with a 6 out of 10 for artistic skill and 10 out of 10 for Brawl-O-Ween theme.
Can we find any Davidic 1 references in here? The other thing you guys gotta remember is if you do include one, it's kind of like hidden or well disguised. Just leave a message in the email just letting us know.
Yeah.
No points for the Davidic 1 reference, but oh my goodness, he sneezed.
Bless you, baby.
Quite the sneeze you have there, sir. Okay, here's your cat sneeze score. Now we have one from Hector Garcia. Aw,
So cute.
it's very cute. The message is the Brawl Stars ID once again.
Spike.
Yeah, it's like a ghost little spike. Got a little bird. Is that Crow?
It could be.
Crow if he was a real bird.
Little bones.
And it looks like he's trick-or-treating going up to this house. I'd say it's pretty...
Pretty creative.
Yeah.
Because the house and the little details like the bones, I think it's cute.
Spike skin that doesn't exist.
Slobbered all over me.
Are you slobbering, sir? But yeah, I'd give that a nice 8. Then for the artistic technical skill, colored pencils, I feel like it's hard to make it
Like
look
we
really
said
smooth
before, yeah.
and filled in. I do see you use some markers over here. Maybe a 5 for the artistic skill.
Yeah.
For the Brawl-O-Ween theme, what do you think?
A 7.
And then Davidic 1 reference, you could have done the moon with the Davidic 1 logo shape.
That would have been so smart.
This is from Hector Garcia. It's so cute. It's Spike, and he's out trick-or-treating, and he's got a little Spike costume on. It's so cute. 9 out of 10 for originality. Like a 7 out of 10 for skill, and a 10 out of 10 for the theme.
Ooh, it's really cute. I like this one a lot. For the creativity, I'm gonna have to give this one a 6. I'm really happy with the style that they chose. And for the quality, I'm gonna have to give it a solid 6 as well. It has pretty solid line art. The coloring is pretty good as well. And for the theming, I'm gonna have to go with the 7 for this one.
This is adorable. Let's go with a nice 6.5 for creativity, artistic / technical skill. Let's go with the 6.5 as well. See how like the coloring, even though it's not perfect, they're all going the same way. See, look at these strokes, stroke, like, you know, you could see that it's not like scribble scrabble, you know, it's pretty organized here. Halloween theme. I mean, I don't really know what this thing is on the right, but the ghost is pretty Halloweeny. We'll give it 5. Good job, Hector.
Oh well. Here's your score. Still pretty awesome.
Okay, this is from Arjun. Underwater Edgar versus Kizu Kenji. I like this. This is really cool. We'll go with a 9 out of 10 for originality, 8 out of 10 for skill, and 10 out of 10 for theme.
Another Kizu Kenji. It's like what we were saying with the other one, how we were wanting it to be the Kizu Kenji hypercharged part instead of just the regular Kenji. And he actually did it.
October 18th, 2025 at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Why were we up at 4 a.m.?
Go to sleep.
For originality and creativity, they are 2 skins that do already exist.
Inverted though. It
Does
put
add
a
points,
point,
yeah.
6.
6, okay. Really like how you did it inverted. That's very creative. And then the next category is the artistic or technical skill. It looks like it's glowing, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like an
I'd
8.
say that's pretty high. We'll give it an 8. For the Brawl-O-Ween theme, I think it definitely fits. There's 2 Brawl-O-Ween skins right there. What do you think, another 8?
Yeah, you could have put a pumpkin in there. I just want a pumpkin.
Make it a 9. And then the last one is the Davidic one reference. There's lots of areas that look like they could have been, like his shoulder pad or this armband. And just a little tweak, you could have added a little cross and YouTube play buttons and made it the logo. But
Arjun drew Underwater Edgar versus Kizu Kenji. This is a completely unique skin. I'm going to go with an 8 for originality. Technical skill, I'm gonna go an 8. You know, I was gonna go 7.5, but this Kenji just too beautifully drawn. And then Brawl-O-Ween theme. Underwater Edgar's not really Halloween, so we'll go a 6.5. As you can see, he's working on this at 4:10 a.m. I mean, that's some dedication. Respect.
This one, for the creativity, I'm gonna have to give this one a 7 for the creativity. And for the quality, I really like textures on the coloring. I think I'm gonna have to give this one a 7 on quality as well. And for the theming, I'll give it a 5. It's pretty good, but I never thought of the underwater theme as Halloween.
here's your score and the next submission. We got Ezekiel D. His artist message is, it's a Carl skin called Butcher Carl. I forgot to add the profile picture for him, but it'll be his knife/sword. And then there's his TikTok if you want to follow him. Oh my goodness. He said he forgot to add the profile picture, but he has the pins, the helmet, he has a cart, he has all the different things.
Pins.
It is an original skin, though I feel like a lot of it's like very similar to base Carl. It'd probably be like a rare skin, right, CL? Probably be like a rare skin, and it is just kind of standing there, but you did include your own pins. What do you think? A 6.5 for technical skill.
Just again, like you need to fill in your white spots more.
And I feel like the kind of smoothness of some of the lines, the roundness of the helmet.
Again, yeah, you could do a little bit thicker lines.
Yeah,
to fix that.
that's a little technique if you want to make your lines look smoother.
I do that a lot. I put like really thick lines.
Yeah, you can just go over your lines a couple times and make them thicker, and then it looks smoother. So I don't know, like a solid 5 for the Brawl-O-Ween theme. It is Butcher Carl, which is pretty spooky. He's got some Halloween colors. I'd say like a nice 6. And then the Davidic one reference. No, you spent the time working on the pins, but didn't just throw in a Davidic one reference. Oh,
0.
I'm sorry.
It's a Carl skin called Butcher Carl. I forgot to add the profile picture for him, but it will be his knife/sword. Okay, Ezekiel. We even have some pins here. A cart, a knife, and a helmet. This is like a nice 79 gem skin. Carl's coming at us. He's unhappy and he's ready to swing that knife everywhere. I love it. Let's go with a nice 7 for originality. Artistic technical skill, let's go with a 6. And then Brawl-O-Ween theme, let's go a 6.
For the creativity, I'll give it a solid 5. I think it fits what it's trying to do, and I like that. For the quality, I'm gonna have to give it a 6. I really love the style and the way they color. I really love this one a lot. They also made some pins. Those are really cool pins. For the theming, I'm gonna have to give it a 6 as well. I think it fits the Halloween theme pretty well.
This is from Ezekiel. We've got Butcher Carl. What did he write? Oh yeah, it just says caution danger on his skin. And he even drew pins and like a cart. I love this. This is great. We'll go with a 7 out of 10 for originality, 7 out of 10 for skill, 7 out of 10 for theme.
But here's the score. You want a point, CL? Our next submission is from Dinesh C, and he says, "Hi, I made a completely new Brawl-O-Ween skin for Fang using Adobe Illustrator, and the skin's name is Gordian Fang." And I was a little bit skeptical of this one because it's so good. I thought maybe it was AI, so I had to email him, and he sent me, I'll show you guys the video of all the layers that he did to make this. So he did confirm that it's not AI, so don't worry, guys. Originality and creativity.
Is that an already existing skin?
No, so it's a
new skin.
Yeah, so it's a new skin concept for Fang, which is a brawler.
It's a 9.
Fine, we'll give it a 9. The next one is the artistic technical skill.
10.
Yeah, it's pretty dang clean. I feel like the hair could have had some shading.
The hair, yeah, I can see.
Yeah, so we'll give it a 9.5. Then the Brawl-O-Ween theme, I think it is definitely
10.
pretty spooky.
It's
If we
a
don't give
10.
stuff a 10, if they don't include other elements in the background and stuff, we can't just give this one a 10 just because the skin is super spooky. So another 9. And then the Davidic one reference. We just have my profile picture copy and pasted from my YouTube. There's nothing included in the design. I don't think I can give a very high score for that. If you drew it, I could give a higher score, but 0.5.
Oh.
I think that's what we gave the other one that was just kind of there.
Oh, yeah.
Dinesh C. Okay. Take a look at this. This is a Brawl-O-Ween skin for Fang using Illustrator. Okay. Dude, this is hype. This is a 10 out of 10 for originality. This may be the highest skill one that we've seen. I don't know the difference between like drawing something versus Illustrator. I'm not an artist. Why am I even judging this? But I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10 for skill and a 10 out of 10 for theme.
Okay, now we have Guardian Fan. I'm not gonna lie, it does look pretty AI. So let's keep that in mind. For the concept and the creativity, I'm gonna have to go with a solid 5. I don't think we have anything like this in Brawl Stars. So yeah, and for the quality, it does look pretty good. If this looked less AI like, I might give it a higher score, but sadly I'm gonna have to go with the 6. It would be higher if I wasn't too suspicious for this one. And for the theming, I think it fits Halloween theme pretty well. Skeleton, cowboy looking thing. So I'm gonna have to give it a 6.
Wow. Dinesh C says, "Hi, I've made a complete new Brawl-O-Ween skin for Fang Brawler using Adobe Illustrator. Gordian Fang." Yeah, so this definitely looks professionally made. It doesn't really look like Fang because of the face, unfortunately. Like, the face just looks like some sort of evil man. Like, this doesn't even look like a Brawl Stars character, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it is really beautiful. How unique is it? It's a 7, you know, it's just a skin. It's not necessarily, you know, because it is like Adobe Illustrator, that is quite unique. I'll give it an 8. Artistic skill, yeah, that's a 10. That's our first 10 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. In Brawl-O-Ween theme, we'll give it a nice 7. A Gordian, I don't really know what a gourd is, but gourd. It's literally a large fruit. This guy made Fruit Fang. Well, whatever. Well done.
Very impressive score. Good job.
Oh, this is from Lindsay, and she drew a Colette skin. Honestly, probably the coolest Colette skin. I mean, depending on the colors, it could be Impy Colette or Trixie Colette. We'll go with 8 out of 10 for originality. I really like the skill, all of the shading and stuff like that. This is way better than what I could do myself. I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10 for skill and 10 out of 10 for theme.
We have Trixie Colette. The creativity on this one, it is a good skin, but I'm gonna have to go with a 5. But for the quality, I'm gonna have to go with a 6. I really love the shading and the way he drew. And for the theming, I mean, Trixie Colette is pretty spot on the Halloween theme, so I'm gonna have to give it a 7.
For originality and creativity, I'm gonna say the like pose and the look of it is original, but I don't know if it's an original skin. So I don't know, we'll give it a 6. Then for the artistic technical skill, it's very well done. I love the cross hatching and
I know, I saw that.
the way you did the hair. Well done for no color, but
Yeah.
I'd say
I'd like to see some color.
another 6.
Yeah.
And then the Brawl-O-Ween theme, I don't know if it fits the Brawl-O-Ween skin or theme.
Yeah, it does.
She has the horns.
Yeah.
I think it's Trixie Colette because she has the horns and the wings and the
Yeah.
tail. So I don't know, like a 5.5. And then the Davidic one reference.
Is it in her buttons over there?
No.
You had a good opportunity there.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
could
in
have
her
done.
eye?
No. You guys, you gotta read the rubric. Just like, oh, here's where I can get points. It's super easy. Just incorporate like a little one that looks like it was well thought into the design.
Okay, Linessi. This looks like Colette. No color though. Let's see here. Originality, creativity. I mean, I'll give it a nice 6.5. Quality of execution. I mean, the hair looks really nice. I'm not entirely sure what these things are here. Looks like maybe she has her knees like up, like she's sitting like this, you know? I don't know if you can even see me. So I'm gonna go with a 5. Actually, I'll give it a 5.5. Halloween theme, it's a 5.5 as well. I like it.
But yeah, here's your score.
This
One's by Nia Brawl Stars. I actually did a collab with him over on the gaming channel, and it was pretty fun.
It was.
We did some mini games. His message is Headless Rider Stu watching our collab on Davidic Gaming.
So
Let's go. And yeah, there's his YouTube channel at Nia Brawl Stars.
Love the pumpkins.
Their pumpkins are very cute. For the originality and creativity, it's pretty original. We got the whole
8.
Okay. Trin's just immediately giving a score.
I
Let me
it's
think
pretty
about it. Let me
original.
think about it.
He put himself in there in like the little video, and he made both of you guys. I think that's very cool.
Okay, we'll give it an 8. Trin's very confident with this one. Then the next one is the artistic / technical skill.
It's very good.
Yeah, especially for someone that doesn't have an art channel.
Yeah.
Trin's like, does he have an art channel?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm like, no, he just
It's
makes
so
Brawl Stars
good.
content. But yeah, pretty smooth. From all the colored pencils ones we done, this is like the best
The most
filled in.
It's the most blended.
It's hard with colored pencils.
Yeah.
Maybe the hand could have been a little bit bigger, but pretty dang solid. What do you think? Like a nice 7. Brawl-O-Ween theme. It's very Halloween. Yeah. Whoa. Can we give it a 10? Let's look at it. We got candles. We got a pumpkin. We got the Halloween skin. And oh, he could have added a cobweb. But no, we'll give it a 9.5. Solid.
Okay, Nia Brawl Stars, the pumpkin. Okay, so we got Headless Rider Stu watching a collab on Davidic Gaming's YouTube channel. You can see Nia and Davidic in the background. He's watching on a TV. He's got his like remote and stuff like that. I love that. 10 out of 10 for theme. Why did I start with that one? That's always last. But anyway, 10 out of 10 for theme. We got 7 out of 10 for originality. 8 out of 10 for skill.
We have pumpkin stew with a shrine for David. Bruh. Okay, for the creativity for this one, I'm gonna have to give it a solid 7. The creativity on this one is pretty good. It made me laugh, so. And for the quality, honestly, the shading on the walls and everything here, it looks pretty good. I love this one quite a lot. I'm gonna have to go with the 6. I'm gonna have to go with the 6 for this one's quality. And for the theming, I mean, Stu is a Halloween skin, but I'm not sure the theming fits too well, so I'm gonna have to give it a 5 for the theming.
Nia Brawl Stars, aka Pumpkin. Headless Rider Stu watching our collab on Davidic Gaming YouTube channel. Got pumpkin, candle, table, and a nice room here. Beautiful. This is quite unique. Like, you have to say it's unique. You got a whole story going. It's quite unique. Quality of execution. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this. Colored inside the lines. Portions looking nice. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Halloween Brawl Stars theme. It's Headless Rider Stu. The collab isn't necessarily related, but it has some pumpkins here to really emphasize that he's a festive Halloween man. Let's give him a 7.5. Well done, Nia.
For the Davidic one reference, what can I say? Has an actual video.
3.
Oh yeah, it's out of 3. I was about to say only a 3.
3 out of 3.
Yes, 3 out of 3.
So 10 out of 10.
Here's your score.
For this one, we have Ghostbuster Gale hunting down Squid. Okay. This one, for the creativity for this one's pretty creative. I like this one a lot. I think I'm gonna give it 7 for the creativity. It's pretty good. And for the quality, honestly, it's pretty good on that. I think I'm gonna have to give it a 6. And for the theming, yeah. I mean, this one fits the theme pretty well. It's Ghostbuster Gale hunting down ghosts. I'm gonna have to give it a 6 as well.
It looks like a pretty original, like he has the whole thing planned out with the room and the squeak running away. 8.5.
Or 7, because that's already a skin that they have, right?
Yeah, I guess they do already have a skin, so we'll give it a 7. And then for the artistic skill / technique, we can see it's pretty well done with the proportions and stuff.
Proportions are really good, yeah.
I feel like there could have been a little bit more detail in some of the background stuff. You could have added some like shading and stuff, though I know it can be difficult. So I don't know, maybe a 5.5. The skin is definitely very Halloween themed.
That's like a 10.
I don't know, they could have like added some more spookiness to the house.
Like cobwebs.
Yeah.
A pumpkin.
Like Trin wants pumpkins in every single drawing. 6.5. For the Davidic one reference, we do have my logo up at the top, but it kind of just feels like an afterthought.
Could have done it in the painting at the back.
Yeah, more incorporated into the piece.
Like a 1, because they did put the logo, so.
Yeah, we'll give it a 1 out of 3.
Some, yeah.
Squeak Buster Gale sucking up a poor Squeak. And there's just this Picture of Spike in the background. Beautiful, man. Originality and creativity. I mean, it's actually like a person in action. I like that. I'll give it a 7.5 because it is just a skin that is already made. Coloring looks a little choppy. Like, you know, as you can see here, it's not very fully colored in. You know, got some messy lines here. So, you know, I'm gonna go and give it a 6. 6 is not a bad score. Halloween theme, pretty on the money. I mean, other than this skins, the rest of it is pretty, like, it's like a green wall. I'm not really sure they are, but I guess I think a 6 is fair. 6.5. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, this next one's from Danny. We got Ghostbuster Gale with Ghost Squeak. That is so cute and fun. I love this. We'll go with an 8 out of 10 out of originality, 8 out of 10 for skill, 10 out of 10 for theme.
All right, here's your score.
Okay. Taj says, this is my spin on Plague Doctor Crow from Brawl Stars. Hope you enjoy. This is smooth. This is real smooth. Okay, Plague Doctor Crow. Not necessarily creative or original, but it looks like another like Adobe Illustrator, like some really nice drawings here. I'm gonna go and give it a 7.5. Very cool. He's even has like, I think this is like a custom pose. That's pretty creative. Quality of execution, honestly, gonna give it a 9. I mean, for some reason, I like the one with the fang just a little more. It looks a little more clean, but like this is just as, I mean, it's a 9, bro. Like a 9's good. Brawl-O-Ween theme. I'm not really sure the background, but the skin, definitely Halloween themed. I mean, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. An 8.
Digital art.
Yes, pretty.
I like the background.
solid.
It's giving gothic, Halloween, spooky background.
Do you think he drew it though? I feel like it might have been just an image. All right, for originality and creativity, I think it's pretty original. It looks like a pretty unique pose. We did
Yeah.
reverse Google search it just to make sure, and we couldn't find
There was no
anything.
matches, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think he just like found an image online and traced it or anything.
Yeah,
So yeah, we'll give it
it's good.
5. And then the artistic skill.
A 6.
Yeah, 6 works. What about for the Brawl-O-Ween theme? It is a Brawl-O-Ween skin.
I think it's pretty high, like a 7 or 8.
Okay, but there's no like pumpkin or spooky stuff in the background.
The
If we-
spooky stuff is the background.
But it's not
Gothic
spooky.
ornate.
It's not Halloweeny.
That's what I- yes, it is.
Just because it's aesthetic and cute, you can't give it
No,
high
it's not.
score.
It is. I swear.
I say a 6.5.
Okay, fine.
This one's from Taj, 0 out of 10 for messing up your name. And we got Plague Dr. Crow from Brawl Stars. We'll go with 8 out of 10 for the originality. I mean, it looks pretty fantastic. Maybe 8 out of 10 for skill as well. And 10 out of 10 for theme.
Okay, for this one we have Plague Doctor Crow. It's in a pose. Okay, I like this one. I like this one a lot. For the creativity, I'm gonna have to say I really like the pose for this one. I think I'm gonna have to give it a 6 for the creativity. And for the quality, I can see a little bit of shading on the code. Gonna have to give it a 6 as well on the quality. I really like this one. Theming, I'm not sure what's going on with the background, but I mean, Crow is the Halloween season's skin, so yeah, I think it fits pretty well. I'm gonna have to give it a 4 on the theme. I think the background really throws it off a little.
And then Davidic one reference. Here's your score. Next up is Reaper YT. Oh, see, I was trying to leave. Sorry, Reaper. He doesn't want to
I
see
think
your
it's
art.
fine now.
No. His message says 7.3 or 7.5 hours.
7.3.
He did send me some other, like, he did
He took 7
one
hours.
rendition, and I think he restarted, so I don't know if it includes that or not. But the concept is Necromancer Melody. It's his favorite brawler mechanics, and yeah, this is the skin.
That's cute.
It's very cute. I like it.
I like it, Reaper.
The originality, it's an original skin, pretty creative. I'd say we can give it a solid 7.5.
8.
Okay, we'll give it an 8. There's a little face down here under this
The
thing.
face?
Yeah, you see it?
Oh.
And then the artistic skill.
Pose looks good though.
Yeah, the pose does look good. I'd say the pants, guys, don't leave white. If you need to, include a little bit of a gray shadow and just makes it look
Yeah.
more complete. Because else it
Shading.
kind of... Does she not have legs? Or her legs like 2 chains? I don't know, but see the questions. But yeah, I feel like the skin tone got a little bit too dark for Melody.
I don't know, it might be the shadow from the picture you took, but it kind of looks like it blends a little bit too much together. You can't see the
Details as
details
much.
and stuff, yeah.
So for artistic skills, give it a 6.
Yeah, good job, Reaper.
Next for the Brawl-O-Ween theme, Necromancer is pretty
That's very
spooky.
spooky.
Could have had like some more stuff in the background, but 7.
7, yeah.
The final one, the Davidic one reference. Come on, Reaper, you definitely should have.
Yeah, Reaper.
Is that trophy yellow smiling as?
Is it?
I think it's a spike as a trophy, so
Is it? I don't know. We don't know.
I
I mean,
feel it-
we'll just assume it is.
we'll give him a 2.5. We can't give him a perfect score because it's not like
Okay, yeah.
for sure a Davidic reference.
Yeah.
If that's what you were intending, that's really like well incorporated and hidden.
Reaper YouTube, 7 hours and 30 minutes on this drawing here. Motivation, my favorite brawler mechanics a brawler could have. I agree with you. I mean, Melody's very fun to play. You should spend a lot of time to learn her. Color of the face and the dark hair kind of mix in and makes it just look like you can't really see the details of it. You know, the hair has no shading and things, but I really love the details of this costume here. Like, you could see all the lines. Like, this guy even drew a spike on the shoe. Like, come on. Originality, creativity, I think that's pretty original. We'll give it a 7.5. Artistic, technical skill, we'll give that a nice 7. Brawl-O-Ween theme, we'll give it a nice 6 because I'm not really seeing anything in the background, or I'm not sure what this is, but I think that's a very, very good drawing and well worth the effort that was put in.
Okay, this one's pretty cool. It's a custom skin for Melody. For the creativity, I'm actually gonna give this one quite a high score. I think I'm gonna give it an 8. The quality though, quality is pretty good. I'm gonna have to go with a 5. And for the theming, I mean, it fits the Halloween theme pretty well. I think I'm gonna have to go with a 6 for this one. The theme fits pretty well. Yeah, I like this one.
Reaper YT. Necromancer Melody is this cool skin. I like it. 9 out of 10 for originality. 7 out of 10 for skill. 10 out of 10 for theme.
So with the consensus from the judges, here's your final score. Anyways, this next submission is from Mary_Am. I was very confused. I did read this one ahead. I was so confused. It says, Doe, don't bring a weapon. Smiling deer. It's not fun without scaring people. Biscuit deer. What are you talking about?
Who are Doe and Smiling Deer?
I think it's like the 3 heads. But it's like a fever dream message. And then they said, I'm still a beginner. I've tried to put your logo on the deer's head. See, now this is a really smart way. I guess we'll start with the Davidic one reference because that is, yeah, perfect 3. Because
Three
it's
is good.
my logo perfectly
That's
incorporated
so
with
cool.
like a
and
scar.
the 2 things on the side. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
I think it's a original brawler concept because I don't know any brawler
don't
that
think so, no.
looks like this, and it looks like it has a knife and a gun, so it's got
No,
like
it's
2
crazy.
unique attacks.
It's very spooky.
I can see them adding something like that in Brawl Stars where it has Kaze type where it can switch between
Yeah.
long and short
double
range.
wielding.
Yeah. First off, for originality and creativity, pretty dang original, I'd say. Maybe like a solid 9. For artistic skill, I don't know, just leaving blank space kind of makes it feel unfinished. I feel like if you added like a little shadow on the bottom or something.
Yeah, and then again, I feel like you could have, if it's paint or if it's marker or something, I feel like you could have put some darker lines with either Sharpie or a paint marker or something to make it kind of pop.
I'd say maybe like a 6.5 for the technical skill.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, good
A
job.
beginner? I don't think you're a beginner.
Then for the Brawl-O-Ween theme, it is pretty spooky.
I think it's a 10.
Very scary. It doesn't have any pumpkins or spooky stuff in the background.
This is spooky though.
It is very spooky. 9. No 10.
10.
9.
9.5.
9.
0.5.
No, just 9.
9.5.
Fine, we'll give it a 9.5. It appeared on screen. I guess I gotta
It
listen.
will. You gotta edit that.
Okay, so this is just the new brawler Deary. She's got a little pin here saying X, and wow, this is really unique, and it does stand out. I mean, it does stand out. I don't know what I'm even looking at here, but it stands out, and that's what this first segment is for. Body of execution, coloring isn't perfect, but it has its style. Even the blood looks like a real blood. I like it actually. I'm gonna give it a 7. Brawl-O-Ween theme. It's not really a Brawl-O-Ween, but it's like Halloween because I don't know what brawler this is. Get a 6.5. I think it's a very good score.
Wait, does this have to do with Brawl Stars? Wait, I thought this was a Brawl Stars art content. Wait, what? Brawl-O-Ween. Okay, we have this deer, which I don't know what it has to do with Brawl Stars, but sure, I guess. For the creativity, I mean, it's a deer. It's pretty creative. I'm gonna give it a 6 on the creativity. The quality, though, I'm also gonna give it a 6. But for the theming, I don't think this fits Brawl Stars at all. I think we're gonna give it a 2 on the theming because it doesn't fit Brawl Stars.
This is from Mary Am. So this is a brawler concept. We've got Doe. That is a creepy looking face. I have no idea. This is too creepy to put into the game. Mary, you have officially scared me. The head is just floating. It's like a severed deer. This is like roadkill deer skin or something. This is crazy. 10 out of 10 for theme. Like 11 out of 10 for theme. Oh my gosh. But I'm going 10 out of 10 for originality. And skill, dude. I mean, the fact that you legit have me kind of creeped out here, that's pretty skill. I'm going 9 out of 10.
Then for the Davidic reference, we already said 3. So here's your final score. Awesome job.
Next one is from Matei, and it's on a canvas. This is hype. This is an 8-bit skin. We'll go with 7 out of 10 for originality, 6 out of 10 for skill, 9 out of 10 for theme.
All right, for the originality / creativity, I'd say maybe 3. It does look like just a base RT skin. Might be a recoloring, but not too original. Then for the artistic / technical skill,
It's pretty good.
it's pretty
I
good.
love the boxiness. It's
Yeah, maybe a 4.
5.
Okay, we'll give it a 5. And then for the Brawl-O-Ween theme, I don't really know if it fits the Brawl-O-Ween theme very
No,
much.
not really.
So
Like a 4.
yeah, 4. It is a little bit like spooky, I guess, because of the blue, but
Yeah.
not too Brawl-O-Weeny. And then Davidic one reference. I feel like you kind of just did this one and then you just submitted it just because you wanted to submit. You might not have made this for this challenge, but
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's good too, but there's just not as many
There's-
things like that
for
we
the
asked
challenge,
for.
yeah. Gotta look at the rubric and see what you can get points for.
Ooh, we have 8-bit. I'm gonna have to sadly go with the 4 for the creativity on this one. I mean, it's just 8-bit. I think it's pretty good. I like the coloring. It's just some colors I'm missing, but that doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna give this one a 6 on the quality. I don't think this fits the Brawl-O-Ween theme in too much. I mean, it's just 8-bit, so I'm sadly gonna have to go with a 3 for the theming on this one.
Matei M. It's on canvas, by the way. Wow. Originality, creativity. We'll give it a nice 5. I feel like the bottom here is a little too big, you know what I'm saying? But like the shoes are perfectly in sync. The lines are straight. We'll give this 5. And Brawl-O-Ween theme, because it's just like a blue skin, it looks like some nice 29 gem blue skins recolor. I'll give it a nice 2. I'm not really seeing spookiness into this, but still looks good.
But yeah, good work. Here's your score. Next one we have from David O. Ooh, nice name. His message is an original skin of the Brawler kit as a skeleton, and then there's his Brawl Stars account. I really love the art style for this. I think it's super cute. Okay, wait, what's the first category? Originality and creativity. I'd give this a pretty high score. I think it's like an original skin. Well, I always say original background. Yeah, I think I can give this one a 10.
Yeah.
It's got all the
Like the
things
little
that I
pops of color.
dock points on from the other ones. Yeah. Artistic skill.
The proportions are really cool.
Yeah.
Like the art style, I think makes it.
Very good proportions.
Yeah.
And I really like how you made the character pop by making more of the dark areas on the character and then having more lighter,
The lines
less
are
detailed stuff
beautiful.
around. So I'd say a 9 for the artistic
Yes.
skill. It's really solid. Next up for the Brawl-O-Ween theme, I think it fits it
10.
pretty perfectly. Yeah, I can't see why I would dock points. And then finally for the Davidic one reference, do I see? Oh, Co-David, never mind, I'm blind. But kind of seems like an
Yeah.
afterthought if I dock other people points for not really making it incorporate into the piece itself. I can't really not dock you points. Do you think it's
I don't know, 'cause it's
better
like
or
the
worse than
code.
just including like a little logo in the
I
corner?
think it's better because it's your code and you've been saying that a lot.
It does kind of look like he has like a spooky kind of font. Like it looks kind of scratched.
Yeah.
Like-
or that's just his handwriting.
I don't know, if you got a handwriting like that, it's pretty Halloween-y. I like to give it a 1.51.
You should do 1.
Ooh, we have Kid Skeleton. This one's pretty cool. For the creativity, I'm gonna have to go with a solid 7 for this one. I think this one is pretty creative. Not sure what he's gonna do with the sight though, since Kid doesn't have a weapon, but that doesn't matter. I think it's still pretty creative. For the quality, I mean, that quality is really good, not gonna lie. I really love that. Oh, he also drew a background. It looks pretty good. Gonna have to go with the 7 as well. I really like this one. For the theming, I think I'm gonna have to go with the highest for this one. I think I'm gonna go with the 9. This one fits the theme really good, not gonna lie.
Now this is spooky. And this guy's name is also David. Code David. Originality, creativity. This is Kid Skeleton, a brand new skin. It stands out. I don't know. This whole like just even the style of it stands out. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I don't know. Something about this this is unique. This is very unique. You know, maybe it's because there's not that much color. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just a nice style. Technical skill. The proportions are good. Like nothing looks too small. I like this actually. I'm gonna give it an 8. Brawl-O-Ween theme. I mean, there's literally a rip here. There's a moon here. There's some clouds here. There's some like nice aura balls and even a blue trees. I'll give this an 8 as well. I think that one's right on the mark.
Okay, from David O. This is a Kit Skeleton skin concept. I love this. This is so cool. I like how the bones are kind of disconnected, but like it's almost like he's wearing one of those shirts, you know, where he's like a skeleton shirt or something like that. I love this a lot. We'll go with 9 out of 10 for originality. We'll go with 8 out of 10 for skill and a 10 out of 10 for theme.
That's a pretty dang impressive score. Wait, what is that?
One of the ones that really
Wait,
stood out
what
to
is
me
that?
was Code David. No, the kit bones. This concept, I would spend 199 gems on this. I love this one so much.
This one's from Arlo M, and he sent 3 skins. Okay, good thing we're decided not to reject multiple submissions of skins for one person.
Yes, I already see something.
We got Haunted Trunk. We got, I'm not sure which brawler that's for.
Reaper.
Is that an original brawler? I'm not sure. It might be. And then we got Black Cat Kit.
Oh,
Originality, creativity.
I really
quite
like
original.
the art style. It's really cute.
That's not originality, creativity.
Yeah, it is.
Originality, creativity. How unique and imaginative your idea is. Does it stand out?
Well, the art style's unique.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'd say it's pretty original. We'll give it an 8. Yeah. Artistic skill. It's very cutesy.
10.
Whoa. This is one of the things. If you submit all multiple, it's easier for me to nitpick on little things. I feel like with a kit one, it's kind of hard to see some of the details.
white.
Yeah, you could have added like some highlights and
Yeah.
there could be more shading, and like even with the cutesy style, I think it still work.
More highlights.
So I'd say
overall.
maybe like a 6 for the artistic skill.
Yeah.
For the Brawl-O-Ween theme, definitely very
10.
Brawl-O-Ween themey. Yeah, I'd say you can get a nice solid 10.
Okay, now it looks like we have 3 skins. I'm not sure who that in the middle is, but I think it's Shade. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with an 8 for this one. The creativity is pretty good. And for the quality, I honestly really like the thick line art. The color is pretty spot on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one a 6 on quality. The theme, it fits pretty well. I'm gonna have to give it a 7. It's pretty spot on the theme.
Arlo M, Haunted Trunk. Then we have the Scream, and then we have Black Cat Kit. We got 3 different options to review here. I think that's pretty unique because homemade skin, 7.5. Artistic skill, everything looks to be inside the lines. You've got some decent proportions here. 6.5. Brawl-O-Ween theme, we got Haunted Trunk and Scream and Black Cat. I mean, I don't know if Black Cat is necessarily evil, but he does have a witch broom, and that adds some points. So therefore, I'm gonna go for, I was gonna go 6.5, but I'm gonna go 7. Very well done, Arlo M. What does your pencil say? Tradition, beautiful.
Okay, this is from Arlo M. We've got Haunted Trunk, Black Cat Kit, and then a ghost. I'm guessing the ghost is Mortis because there's a scythe. I don't know, but I like it. We got 3 different brawlers. I'm going to go with 9 out of 10 for originality. I'm going to go with a 7 out of 10 for skill here and a 10 out of 10 for theme.
For the Davidic reference, I do
3.
see.
Because there's a logo. It's hidden in a little guy.
Yeah. And there's one on the leaf. I don't know if there's one on Kit.
There is, I think.
Is
Is
there?
that on his chest?
I don't know. I think it's just a skull.
Okay, well, either way.
We're gonna
his-
give it a 2.5, included on all the drawings, or just submit 1. Mwahaha.
True.
But yeah, really good job. Next up, this one's from PixieW_90X. And I think that's
Wow.
the YouTube handle, so you can check them out. This is a very impressive one. I also did,
like it.
I think, reverse image search this one. Zombie BB skin, which does exist. So the skin is not an original skin, but it's an
cute.
original design and stylized version of her. I don't know if this is like...
It's cute.
Yeah,
That's all I care
it's
about.
cute, but I don't know if it's drawn by you. You gotta give us some
It's like a
information.
sticker or
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for originality, creativity, I'd say maybe like a 5, because it is this already existing skin. The only thing that's original is the design of it. Is that fair?
True. Yeah.
For the artistic / technical skill, though, I think it's pretty. Okay, well, not a perfect 10.
9.
We'll give it a 9. For the Brawl-O-Ween theme, it is pretty spooky.
10 because of the little ghost. It's
Okay,
cute.
but
And there's a bat and it's orange and zombie.
I feel like this
and
is
the
the
background
drawing.
is so spooky too.
But if they didn't draw all the things that are not the subject matter, can we still give it a perfect score?
Fine.
9. Still really solid, very Halloween themed, but yeah, if you drew it all yourself, it would definitely be higher. And then finally, the Davidic one reference. You got use code David. I think that's the Davidic one reference. Yeah, we can give it a 1 like the last
Yeah.
one. I think, yeah.
Next, we got this one from Pixie. This is awesome. Okay, so some sort of BB skin, obviously. I feel like you nailed it. I mean, this is Zombie BB, of course. We'll go with an 8 out of 10 for originality, an 8 out of 10 for skill. Man, this is cooler than I could do. That's a 9 out of 10. And a 10 out of 10 for theme.
Ooh, damn, this one is really good. Ooh, for the creativity, I'm gonna have to go with the solid 6. I really like the pose and everything. And for the quality, this one has to be a 10. And for the theming,
And then
I'm gonna have to go with an 8.
For the
Best one
Davidic
so
one
far.
reference, I
Pixu,
guess, is
90X.
trophy yellow, smiling, trophy yellow,
Beautiful.
smiling, trophy yellow.
Icon. Use code David on the side. We got a little ghost pixel art here. I'm gonna give it an 8. It also stands out because it's just like some sort of profile picture. This is not really seen here before in the other drawings. It's pretty unique. Artistic technical skill, I mean, shading's nice. Lines are straight, coloring. Like, what more could I really ask for? What would I really change in here? Even the background looks good. I mean, I'm gonna give this a 9.5. I mean, this is beautiful. Brawl-O-Ween theme. There's bats, there's a ghost, there's orange and zombie face, yellow eyes. Like, this is amazing. Give it an 8.5. I'll give it an 8.5. I like this one.
All right, so after all the judges put in their score, here it is. Next up, this one's from Dylan Hasselmajor. That's how Dave Ball pronounces it. So if it's pronounced wrong, blame my chat reader for streams. Originality, creativity. I like the original layout of them. They are skins that do exist already, I will tell you. 6.5. For the artistic skill, I love the cross
10.
hatching.
It's
I'm a
10.
sucker for
Look
cross
at all the
hatching.
shading.
I feel like the only thing is it kind of just looks like you didn't include his torso. Like he's cut off, but other than that, it's pretty solid. So maybe a 7?
8.
7.
Fine.
And then for the Brawl-O-Ween, it's very Brawl-O-Weeny. It's got
10.
3 Brawl-O-Ween skins.
Ooh, we have a triple skin. Okay. I see that they also use the same shading technique as David. I really like that detail. For the creativity, I'm sadly gonna have to go with a 5. It's just 3 skins together. I'm not sure. But for the quality, I do gotta say the shading and the proportions, they are pretty solid. So I'm probably gonna have to go with a 7 for the quality on this one. I think the theme fits pretty well since it's pretty Halloween-like. So I'm also gonna give the theme a 7.
Dylan Hasselmajor, -5 for messing up your name. Okay, this one's hype. Look at the shading on this. They nailed Plague Dr. Crow. Look at how creepy his eyes look. They did such a good job here. We'll go with like an 8 out of 10 just because, like, you know, it's not like something new, but it's the 3 skins that are Brawl-O-Ween and those are really cool. But 10 out of 10 for skill, I think. This is really solid. And a 10 out of 10 for theme.
Whoa, Dylan popped off with a crow bone. I don't know if this is crow bone. Honestly, every crow skin kind of starting to look similar. Every crow skin they add is better than the last one. So we have, I forgot the names, but there's Fang, Crow, and Kenji. So it looks like here there's a pumpkin basket and no one's holding it. It's just floating. And then this guy's kicking his foot up and this guy's standing with aura and this guy's looking like he wants to kill somebody. Originality, not necessarily original because they are just the same skins. In terms of artistic technical skill, I mean, look at the shading. This is really nice. I really like the shading on Crow especially. Dude, I'm gonna give this a 9 in artistic skill. Proportions look good. Everything looks good. Halloween theme. I mean, this hits the mark. Like, what more do you want for Halloween? There's not really any sort of moon in the background, no sort of aura, but like the skins are all Halloween themed and they all look scary. I'm gonna go for an 8.5.
And then the Davidic one reference. Is there one? So I did check, and the belt is not actually a Davidic one reference. It's just part of the skin. So maybe Brawl Stars added a Davidic one logo into their design. But we can't give any points for that part, so here's your score. Next up, we got Fabian Gaming. Oh yeah, this was funny. The Brawl Pass thingy for the Crow 6-7, whatever it is, by Fabian Gaming. Don't bully me about the 2 trees. I like only 2 of them.
Oh, they're
He
cute.
was talking about it on stream. He was like, yeah, David, there's only 2 trees, but I like it. I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm like, okay.
They're cute.
So originality, creativity. I like the layout. The layout is definitely very original. They are existing skins slash brawlers. I don't think it's just regular Juju. I don't know about the Pumpkin Daryl. Is that a skin in Brawl Stars? I think that might be original skin. But yeah, pretty solid. I give it an 8. For the artistic skill, it feels not as well like put together into one cohesive
In the back, you
piece.
could put stars, a moon. A moon would have looked really good in
True.
the corner, like the top of corner.
And yeah, just
Or
the ground
even
makes
at
it
the
feel kind of
bottom.
rushed.
Yeah.
Let's give it a 6. All right, for the Brawl-O-Ween theme, I do think it fits that pretty
Yeah, it's a
nicely.
10.
No, 9, because there's no moon and other spooky stuff around, but
Yeah.
it's pretty solid.
The Brawl Pass thingy from Crow 6-7, whatever it is for Fabian Gaming. Don't bully me about the 2 trees. I like only 2 of them. So what do we have here? Juju, the Brawl Pass thingy for Crow. So it looks like it must be the animation for the Brawl Pass. I don't remember it, but it looks like Juju here's looking at some sort of gate. Here's Pumpkin Daryl. I don't even think that's a skin, but it actually is very unique. Here's Werewolf Leon potentially, and there's a rip here. I'm not really sure what that says. And there's 2 trees in this entire forest, just 2. And here's Dread Knight Draco. That's actually like very good for like such a small, like look at the details on such a small brawler. I feel like that's really hard to do.
Wait, what is that?
Oh, holy smokes, this is interesting. Originality, creativity. I mean, I think this is pretty creative. This is like a POV shot of like an animation. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 on creativity, actually. Artistic technical skill. I mean, the lines aren't perfect, but that's all right. I'll give it a 7.5. Brawl-O-Ween theme looks pretty spooky to me. You got trees. I got this like dark sky. Everyone's got a cool skin. The Draco's glowing. I'm gonna give it an 8. Whoa, that was pretty cool one.
Next, we got Fabin Gaming, okay? So let's see, Brawl Pass thingy for Crow, 6, 7, whatever it is. The 2 trees. Oh, that's great. You only like 2 trees? Oh, okay, this is fun. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on here. They're visiting some sort of a cemetery. There's a rest in peace. There's a trophy sign. Pumpkin Daryl. We'll go with a 7 out of 10. No, 8 out of 10 for originality, and an 8 out of 10 for skill, and a 10 out of 10 for theme.
Ooh, looks like we got an environment here. For the creativity, I think I'll give it a 5. It's pretty good. I see the vision. For the quality though, I'll give it a 4. I think the theming is pretty good on this one, so I'll give it a 6.
And then Davidic one reference, I do see
Look at the
trophy
top.
yellow smiling. Oh, and my logo. Oh, I'm so blind. Should we? I almost want to break the scale, but no, we'll give you a perfect 3. We won't go past 3.
He's
We'll
so
be
happy.
truthful. It's really double and really deep.
Yellow smiling.
Trophy yellow smiling. Really good score. Good job, Faden. Next up, we have a submission from Potato. And it's Undead Kaze. And doesn't the eye remind you of like Demon Slayer? It gives the upper.
I wish I could see more.
I know. I wish it wasn't cut off.
Why? Give us more.
I know. For originality, creativity, I don't know. It does look pretty similar to just base Kaze. I do see there's like a pumpkin on here, and the eye's a bit spooky. Oh, and her skin's drooping. I didn't even notice that at first.
Yeah.
Let's give it a nice 7. Artistic / technical
really
skill.
Good. I wish I could
pretty
see
solid.
more, but like the stuff that I see, the detail is very, very good. Especially the ear. I'm looking at the shading of the ear.
Yeah, the shading's very good. Proportion-wise, I feel like the ear should be a little bit more tilted back towards the head and maybe a little bit bigger, but definitely very solid. So let's give her 7.
Yeah.
Brawl-O-Ween theme, definitely. You got the pumpkin, you got the spookiness from. I think there's even a spider web in the ear.
Oh, look at the earring.
Oh, and the earrings. Oh, you might have to give it like a 9. That's really good.
Yeah, I mean it's not colored, so I can't be mad about the background. I think like a 9.
Ooh, we've got Kaze, Undead Kaze. Oh, I see the vision. It's not just Kaze, so I'll give it a 5 for the creativity. For the quality, this is a pretty solid draw, I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it an 8 for the quality. I like the shading, I like the proportions, I like everything about it. I think the theming is a bit lacking. For me, when I first looked at it, I thought it was just normal Kaze. I didn't really know that it was zombie Kaze until I read the description. So I'll sadly have to go with a 4.
Potato, Undead Kaze. Whoa, now this is unique. Tell me any other of our art in this video has been looking like this one. Other than like that BB one maybe. This is like close up. This is no color. This is like so much detail. Look at the eyes, look at the hair, look at the earring with the spider on it. Undead Kaze got this little signature at Mozzarella 10/23/2025. That was 5 days ago from when I'm recording this. Dude, this is unique. I'm gonna give it a 9 in uniqueness. Artistic skill, details are there. I mean, shading, anatomy, proportions, coloring. It's only half, you know, it's most of it is these lines, but what is there is really well done. I'll give it an 8 because it is only half of a brawler, not even probably like a quarter of a brawler's face. Brawl-O-Ween theme, cobwebs in the ear, spider here. Other than that, the Undead Kaze doesn't really look undead. It just looks like there's no color. We'll give it a 7.
This is from Potato. Undead Kaze skin. This is pencil art. This is so cool. Look how creepy her eye is. Okay, I'm gonna go with a 9 out of 10 for originality. The fact that they nailed the ear, I know this is gonna be silly, but like I could never draw an ear that good. I could never draw an ear that good. We're gonna go with a 9 out of 10 for skill and a 10 out of 10 for theme.
All right, and then for the Davidic one reference, I'm not really seeing any, unfortunately. So can't give you any points there, but really good job. There's your score. And I believe this is the final submission. We got Sarah M with a cute little Eve pumpkin skin.
Is that Eve?
Yeah, Eve.
I like pumpkins. I told you guys.
For originality, maybe
7. 8.
7.5.
Okay.
And then for the artistic / technical skill,
I
what do you
think inside it could have a little bit more shading, like, because, you know, it's the lid's on the pumpkin, so it could have some shading down there.
Yeah, I see a little bit of shading at the bottom here.
Yeah.
If you incorporate that in some other areas, that would definitely pull it
Especially
together
inside,
more.
yeah.
Yeah. So maybe a 5.5
Yeah.
for the Brawl-O-Ween theme. It's definitely very Brawl-O-Ween themed.
10.
More stuff. We got the pumpkin
back,
and a little
yeah.
pumpkin. So I'd say maybe a 7.5 or 8.
Yeah.
And then Davidic one reference. This looks like a bow tie. I don't think if you added the cross and the
Should've.
little logos, I would
Come on,
consider it,
Sarah.
but I don't think I can
Yeah.
quite count that as a Davidic one reference. So here's your final score.
Okay, this one's pretty cool. For the creativity, I'll give it a 6 for the creativity. It's a pretty solid idea. For the quality, this one deserves a 6 as well. And for the theming, yeah, the theming is also good. I'll give you a 6 for the theming as well. And yeah, that's it. Those are all the drawings. Thank you for having me, David.
And finally, we got this one from Sarah M. So it looks like some sort of a pumpkin Eve skin. It's so cute. I love it. I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10 for originality. We'll go with like a 7 out of 10 for skill and a 10 out of 10 for theme and a 10 out of 10 for you if you subscribe to the Davidic one. Thanks for including me.
And here we are at the final skin. Sarah M drew Pumpkin Eve. So it looks like there's a little pumpkin inside the pumpkin. Got a little, keychain here of a little pumpkin. This looks like a creative skin to me. It's homemade, custom made, I should say. 7.5 in originality. Artistic skill, let's give it a 7. And for Brawl-O-Ween theme, it's a Halloween skin. A nice 6.5 would be good for this one. And there we have it. That is all the skins for David's Halloween art competition. Thank you, David, for honoring me to be one of the judges here for this art competition, and well done to everyone who participated.
Wait, what are you dreaming about, CL? Oh, it's the final score. And the winner with a grand total of 109.5 points is David O's skeleton kit drawing. Thank you guys for watching and for submitting all your art. You guys did very amazing. Oh, he's so sleepy. CL definitely approved of them all. And thank you once again to the judges. All of their links to their channels will be down in the description. Bye.
Bye.
Code David. That's actually an aura code.